Hey Sagittarius, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for January 15th, 2025. This is for Sagittarius. Oh my gosh, last shuffle for Sagittarius. The cards almost flew out all over me, so funny to me. The Sacred Temple and Loss, they always make jokes. And so this tells me that you may feel like you're meant to be in a different profession where your potential is endless in a sense and you have freedom. It seems as though you want more success. You may want to end your job and move into something new. There's someone at your job that has feelings for you too. They're showing a lot of energy of, okay, someone on your job is like, they're very attracted to you. If they're not like attracted to you romantically, they really do adore or care about you. You are the reason why like the reason why you're there is mostly to inspire this person. You may not know that. Here you may feel like you're not as successful on with your work as you'd like to be. For some of you, they're telling you that you're meant to go deeper. You're meant to go deeper into something. No matter what your profession is, you're meant to do more with it. You're meant to go further. Okay, there's some cards that flipped over. Hold up. You're meant to go further in this position or in this profession than you are actually going. You may be just skimming or scratching the surface on this whole thing. Okay, there's a lot of fear, worry, anxiety about going far or deep into something, whatever this job is or this profession or the occupation that you're in, right? It doesn't always have to be that, it's my job. You may have something else, a passion project or something else going on behind the scenes. And it says it's part of your purpose, whatever that is. It's something that you may be doing at home, and it's taking up so much of your, it looks like, anxiety at home. It looks like you are not comfortable anymore because of the anxiety that you're feeling. I'm seeing Hermit and Eight of Swords over the whole reading, right? Now, this talks about how you're needing it a lot. Golly, you feel trapped. You may feel stuck. You may be trying to figure out why. That could be like writer's block. It could be a creative block or something here. And they're saying it's you. Okay. And I hate to throw that towards you, but they're saying that you may be worried or concerned that you're going to be alone and that you're not going to have the right resources, the right people, the right contacts, the right circumstances to be able to take something off the ground and move it where it needs to go. You need to be open to love. Okay, you've got to be open to love in general, because and by that I mean it's almost self-love as well. You got to know that not only are you becoming a better version of yourself every single freaking day, but your potential is endless and you're here for a reason. It's not to be here to be starting over, ending something. Something's over. You're not able to get where you need to get. You're being blocked. You're being stuck. You're being held back. You have to fight your way through things. That's not what you're meant for. That's not what this is all about. All right. They're telling you you've got to put whatever ideas you've been trying to do, things you've been trying to get off the ground, you need to start putting work towards it. You the right people are going to come towards you. You're not going to be alone. You're not meant to be alone, right? You're not supposed to be isolated either. You're meant to get out. You're meant to be seen. But some of you may be feeling uncomfortable with not success. Oprah said that one time, and I think I was like 13 when I saw that episode. She was like, "There, people are afraid of success." I was like, "Girl, bye." And almost hung, almost turned the TV off. Like, nobody's afraid of success, but some people are. And they're not saying that you're afraid of success necessarily, but afraid of what comes with it. Okay, and some of that, what comes with that a lot of times is isolation. Some of you may feel very isolated, like people are not talking to you. You may feel as though um, it's like people are in their own little bubble, right? And mm, you may not realize that people adore you more than they let on. People love you more than they let on. I think if you are allow yourself to know, or allow yourself to just imagine that people do adore you more than they're saying, people really do love you more than they're showing, then it would open you up to seeing the possibilities, seeing that you're free, that your potential is truly endless. I'm seeing the people that you may be connected to, their year of the horse. I don't know if you guys are familiar with what years those are. I think it's what I think 2026, 2014, 2002, 1990, 78, 66, 54. Those years, if anyone was born during those years, I think 42, and even let me go back 12, 30, right? um, that may be the type of people that you're surrounded by, the years that they were born within those years. And usually they're very diplomatic, they're free, independent, generous types of people. And so this would be influencing to some degree where you are, where they're independent and they're not really um, turning to you and explaining to you. They may be very diplomatic, they may be very cold, introspective, very careful with what they say, instead of just coming out and saying, Sagittarius, I freaking adore you. Okay. And you're destined for greatness, right? And you need to keep fighting. You need to keep going. Okay. You will experience joy, is what they're saying. You need to trust in this process that you're in, especially if you are feeling isolated. A consciousness of lack is the Chariot and Ace of Pentacles. Now, that would be a feeling like you can't move forward and that there's no opportunities in front of you. You may feel like there's no new jobs, no new any opportunities. Someone is saying, with this, if it's a consciousness of lack, there's an awareness here that, where am I headed? I don't think I'm headed towards anything new or great. There's nothing growing from this tree. And that's not true, right? At all. It's not true at all. They're saying, they're showing unprecedented success for you, but you've got to first open yourself up to the idea that you are so much more loved than anyone's letting on. Everyone may be leaving you alone, facing their own demons, focusing on their fears, focusing on things that are stressing them out. They may be walking away from you, and they're not walking away from you of because of you. They're not trying to betray you. This is not negative. This is more so, I'm coming back, but right now I got to deal with some stuff. I got to change some things in my life. I'm seeing endings going on around people, with people that you're connected to. A lot of endings. People are being abandoned. People are being left. People are experiencing a lot of betrayal. They're stressed out about being betrayed. That's their real issue. They're so and like entrenched in this feeling and this thought process that they can't focus on Jack L. So they're leaving you behind. But they're not leaving you behind for good. They're coming back. There's something about you needing to be okay with people walking away from you, knowing that you're loved beyond measure. You need to be open to that idea or that concept, or the truth, basically the truth. Hidden motivations is Page of Cups and the Two of Wands. So the hidden motivations in this energy, they're saying that you've got to put in the slightest efforts. Okay, the slightest efforts are going to yield big rewards. That if you put in energy towards things that interest you, or learning what interests you, first off, if you don't know, say you're like, I don't know what it is. I mean, I feel like I need to be doing something. I just don't know what it is. Put in the slightest bit of effort into things that are completely just interesting to you, right? They take your attention off of being abandoned, whatever that is. Choose that. Like every time you start feeling abandoned or sad or thinking negatively, choose to improve yourself. Choose to do something that is interesting as crap. That's like, ooh, that not only is this interesting, but I'm learning a new thing, and I feel like a better person, like it's helped me in some way. The hidden motivations is one where you're not comfortable with that, or you're not confident with those things. Maybe you're like, well, I mean, I'd rather focus on why so and so's not talking to me right now. Instead, they want you to focus on saying, I am becoming a better version of myself every day. The freedom is mine. I'm going to be successful. I'm here for a purpose. I need to figure out what that is. I need to figure out what matters to me, because that's what your purpose is. What your purpose lies in is in your interests, and it also is it lies in your inspiration, being inspired towards an interest, or an interest inspiring you. Your potential is completely endless. I'm seeing angel number 1010, and that usually comes up when spirit's saying it's on you now. Like, it's up to you. You need to start doing what you said you wanted to do, or start start focusing on something new that you haven't been putting a lot of energy into, or going deeper into something instead of being afraid of exploring the depths of whatever it is you're doing. Okay, and know that all the right resources, the right people are on their way. Spirit is going to provide, right? Because if it's a purpose, the spirit, of course, you're connecting to the divine, and now everything's going to start coming in. Things are going to start to link up. So, hope this makes sense. You could be dealing with a Virgo really strongly. We have another Sagittarius or a Cancer main signs. We also have Pisces or Scorpio here. So you could be a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp, right? If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.